Hello everyone, my name is Joshi and I am a BTech Cybersecurity Engineer undergraduate student. So today I will tell us about something very basic about the Linux commands, which will be helpful if you are a beginner in the cybersecurity, as you will spend most of your time in the terminal. It is a command line interface that allows us to direct interact with the kernel. So without wasting any other time, let's start with our today's video. So there are multiple ways that we can open our terminal. That first way is of direct. We have to hop over to the icon and press icon upon the icon. As you can see, one terminal is open. But there are also many options to open the terminal, just like Alt F2, and here we can type genome-terminal and press enter. It will open a terminal for us. And also there is one more way that is quite actually preferable, that is Control Alt plus T. It will open a terminal for us. However, in your case, if you are newly installed Ubuntu or Ubuntu, I am running Ubuntu in my system, but if you are running Kali Linux, there is a simpler terminal. So if in the terminal Ubuntu case, you will get exposed to this type of terminal. This one. I have installed this terminal by sudo apt get install terminator, and you can press enter and it will install the exact same terminal as you can see here in the black. So let's start off our today's topic, that is Linux, and it's some basic commands, not that hard. So here I am in my terminal, Ubuntu terminal, and the first command you can see is present working directory, pwd. It will show you the in which directory you are working in, and in my case I am working currently in my home. In home directory we are working in Ayush directory, and if you want to see the directories in this folder, we can simply type ls and l just prints the format in the list form. As we hit enter, as we can see here, there are the permissions, the Ayush, date, the date which has been created, and the folder's name. There are many folders and one file. As we can see, there are files in blue highlighted color, and the text file is in white color. So let's start with some basic commands. Just like we are making a new directory, mkdir, to make the new directory in our working directory, and just say it as John and hit enter. And now again we can list the files over here. We can see there is a folder called John directory. In this case here we call it as directory. So we want to go in the directory to experiment some new commands. So to go into to change the directory up or down, we have command called cd. It tells about the change directory command. So we have tried cd and the file name, directory name, that is John in our case. So we hit enter, and here we can see that we are now in John directory. You can also check where we have pwd present working directory, home Ayush John. Okay, so if you want to clear your CLI screen, command line interface screen, just as we can see that our whole screen is our top bottom. So there is command clear, 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 and hit enter. It will clear the screen for you. And there is also some shortcuts for this. As you can see, Control plus L. It will also clear the same way. It will clear the screen for us. Now our task is to make a text file. To create an empty text file, you can use touch command, touch, and you can tell it as empty.txt. It will create an empty text file for us. You can see list ls, it created the empty text file. But however, if you want to read the content of the file, cat empty.txt, cat is the command which reads the content of the file in the terminal itself. Means, as we can say now, okay, you will understand in 2-3 minutes. Just see there the cat empty.txt, and if you hit enter, there is nothing output there because it just created a empty text file. However, if we want to add some content in that file, txt file, we can use the echo command, and in between the double quotes whatever we write it to save into empty text file, just like hello, this is my first video, and we will just have to output the content written in the between the double quotes in the empty.txt file. So just write the file name in which we have to write out the content. Echo hello, this is my first. This will just redirect it and save it in the empty.txt file, and hit enter. Now if you want to read out the contents of the empty.txt file and hit enter, it says hello, this is my first video. However, if you there's also many command line text editors like nano and vim, gedit. So if we in nano case, when you type nano and the file name, it will open another sub tab like option for you. Just as you can see, hello, this is my first video. If you want to add something, please subscribe. Okay. However, anything you can write here, please subscribe, or and anything you can write. And when you want to save that file, just type Ctrl O for saving the output and hit enter. If you want to write in the same file, or if you want to write in another file, you can here tell that in the file name. However, in our case, we are writing in the same file empty.txt, and Ctrl X for exit. And now again we can read that file. Hello, this is my first video, and some arbitrary words. So this is very simple commands. Now let's try to clear the concept of echo. As here we can see that currently in this file there is hello, this is my first video, and some arbitrary words. And if you want to overwrite this file, overwrite in the sense, here you can see John is a good boy. And if you want to save this output in the empty.txt file, guess what happens? There is a chance that hello, this is my first video, and then some arbitrary words, and then it will add something in the back of the sentence, or it may just replace the initial content of the file with John is a good boy. Empty.txt. It will just replace the present content in the file with the new content which we are given to it. But if suppose we want to, like, John is a good boy, and we want to add some more sentence, so this can be done via echo. Same this John boy, he goes to school every day. To override this means to not to remove the current content of the file and add the new content. We have to apply the double greater operand and the file name empty.txt and hit the enter. And now if you cat out the file, John is the good boy, he goes to school every day, it will print in the next line just like he is good in maths and it will just printing the content in the next line, next line, next line, next line. I hope this is clear and it is very simple, basic, and don't try to remember the command. It will be automatically in your mind as much as you work with it every day. And if you want to remove the file, it's the command rm, okay, remove, and the file name empty.txt. It will just remove the file. Now you can see there is no file here over there. And some commands in this Kali terminal are self-explanatory. If you are stuck in between some operation, because these are some ls, and here the in the first scenario I told that lsl, it will print the list in the list form. It will print the content of in the directory, as you can see here. But there are many options for the list command. As if you are new and you are exploring the Kali terminal and you have to suppose learn more commands in that to use the in optimal way, you can use the manual page of this man or the command you want to learn, just like man ls and hit enter. It is a inbuilt manual page. If you want to know about the command, just here we can see that ls is the listing directory contents. There are many options like list hyphen a capital A, B for block, B for escape, and B block size color, as you can learn many more. So coming back to our next command, we can go to the root, cd root, and one command, if you are more into penetration testing, you will get into the systems of, if you try to solve the boxes like hack the box or try hack me in the future, you will get into the user boxes. So you can try who am I command and it will show you that you are Ayush, means you are not the super user in this current scenario. You are not the super user. However, if you use sudo switch user and enter the password, sorry, okay, and now I will print who am I. It will print that you are now a